Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Baron here, and we are flying the BTD-1. Let's check the old... Alright, so what we have is a 6v6 over Kalkengol. Basically in and around Mongolia, I believe. Mongolia or Manchuria, somewhere in that area of the world. And we are here because it is the Ground Forces task number 8 to actively try to participate in the closed beta test for tanks. Now I've been having problems. And that is with Focke-Wulf 190s. I've actually played 2 games. I was thinking I was going to be done with 2 games. Most of the other days I've been able to meet my goals. My goal was 2, and I was hoping I could get 1. But this is my 3rd game already. And I need 8 ground kills. So basically, if I see a Focke-Wulf 190, it does not bode well. I need 8 ground kills. Look at all of these soft targets. I'm also packing 6 250-pound bombs, and there's also a lot of static emplacements over there, even some light tanks. Lots of stuff I should be able to kill. Basically what I'm going to be needing, now that I think about it, most everyone will be climbing. I could be in and out and completed my mission before most people are the wiser. That's what we're going to go for. Alright, and if I line up my approach right, there's a better chance of grabbing 8 in one pass. So I'm going to hit this one, then I'm going to hit that group, and then I'm going to go for one of those 3, and I should be able to get to the 3rd one before the enemy pack gets here. So let's do the numbers. I need 8, that means I need about 2.7 or something like that in order to get them all in one pass. So we're going to try for that. Now, we do have these pretty sweet air brakes that we can use, but we'll use those on the last pack to ensure. And unfortunately, these guys are stealing my kills. So does that mean I should team kill them? No, that's not how we do things right here. So, alright. Gonna try to do some sniping. I gotta just count on the fact that they're gonna die. Alright, what are we sitting at? 5. We need 3 more before the enemies come in. Now, is this a good idea? I'm not entirely sure. We could get AAA'd. Damn. That would suck, huh? Yeah, it would. There's 3 kills. Not today, not today, not today. Alright, we got it. We're sitting pretty, and there's someone right above us. A couple people right above us at this point. So we got 10. Now, see, here's the thing. I'm going to get 15 this go-round. This was my whole hoping for, 15 in one go. I could have gotten it, but the luck was just not on my side. Look at all this AAA, man. I just wanted to shred all of that. And there's nothing left. So let's check 20 mils on light tanks from the rear. Nope. Granted, we could have missed. And we were not hitting from a high angle. Ooh, it's not looking good. Critically damaged. Can we keep going? We're gonna try to. Well, we lost the rear part of our fuselage, so even that, it would have taken us 2. Granted, I would have been a little smarter on that last pass. I wouldn't have gone for tanks and just spammed bombs. I would have actually gone for kills. But we did it. It took us 3 games, mostly. But here's what I did. This may help you guys if you're going the historical route. We're going to cover which planes you can use. And then I'm also going to kind of give a suggestion on which game modes you should probably try out. Because I think your goal, whether it's historical or arcade, I think in historical you should be shooting for 2 games, hopefully. But basically on that one, I went for the Operations Current Event, which is basically available for a long, long time. It puts all nations against all nations, right? So for this task, you need to use carrier-based aircraft, right? Well, that rules out, currently anyway, Germany and Russia. So there's only 3 nations. So as far as matchmaking is concerned, if you're playing the Americans, there's a decent chance you're going to get paired up against the Germans, and that happened to me one time, right? So what does that mean? In the case that there's 3 or 4 of you guys going after the objective, then basically it means that, I mean, most Germans fly Focke-Wulf 190s and Bf 109s. They are boom and zoomers. They are hunters. They're going to try to kill you, right? So there was, I think, 4 of us in BTDs, one of which was in a Corsair, which is a carrier-based aircraft. So of the 6 of us, 5 of us were going low for ground targets. Only one, a premium Spitfire, was remaining in the air to provide cover. So what that effectively meant is I got 3 kills before a Focke-Wulf 190 was on me, and with all those cannons those bad boys are packing, I went down very quickly. So let's see, yeah, here's my battles. I lost one on Iwo Jima, got shot by a Focke-Wulf 190. Then I lost one on Bulge. Yeah, I was killed by a premium Japanese Focke-Wulf 190 that refused to go after enemy fighters. He chewed up me and another BTD. Low blow. And then right after that, I finally changed up my strategy, right? So that's basically what I was getting at. I think for this one, you will want to go for operations if you choose to do it in historical, because the matchmaking will put you in a game where likely if you're playing as the Americans or even as the Japanese, well, the Japanese, if you get paired up against the British, you're kind of likely to get overwhelmed. But as the Americans specifically, if you get paired against the Germans or even the Russians in one of those alternate history or Korean War style historical battles, you're likely to get attacked, be swarmed by enemy fighters, because you won't have as much fighter support or fighter cover. So with regards to the carrier planes, let's see. This line is the pursuit plane or fighters, basically. The F2A1s, this is basically your carrier line. All of these are carrier-based aircraft. The SBD-3 and the TBF-1C are also carrier-based aircraft. Thatcher's Buffalo, I'm not sure. It's an F2A1, so I would imagine it would count. I can't see why it wouldn't. Feel free to confirm that or deny, basically clarify that. And then finally the BTD-1 destroyer, which I flew. Maybe in hindsight I would have flown a Buffalo, hoped for a low-tier game and just strafed ground targets with those machine guns. That would have been a good one to try. But I just got my BTD-1, and in preparing for tanks, I wanted to try it out, because this should be a rather effective dive bomber, although it's carrier-based. So a little out of historical context to be basically killing tanks, as it was designed primarily, I believe, to kill ships. So I believe that covers all of the Americans. Now we'll go to the British. And you have your Sea Meteor here, F3, and then you have your Hellcat. Where are you at, Mr. Hellcat? The Hellcat F Mark 1. Now, the Nimrods and the Swordfish are also carrier-based aircraft, but I'm not sure if those guys count right now. And then the Japanese. So basically, the Americans have the most choices. Japanese have the second most, and British have like 2, and then the Germans and Russians have nobody. Basically, this is your carrier-based lineup all the way to the A6M5. And then I believe the D3A1 and the B5N2. And then you have the F4U, which is the premium. And then you have the A6M5 Co. gift plane. Those are the planes that you're allowed to use. If I missed any, feel free to put them in the comments below. Speaking of which, let me know what you went with. I think today my choices weren't as good. I didn't meet my personal goals. Sometimes it's luck. I mean, you saw that Berlin map the other day in my Beaufighter where I was untouched. Just absolutely untouched. And plenty of my compatriots were shot down, but nothing even looked my way. Today, not as lucky. However, keeping the old empowerment and I can influence, the results. I think I would have tried something different. Right now, I'm thinking maybe a low-tier Buffalo. And strafe and ground targets, hoping for, a map that caters to that. But then to avoid basically the potential pitfalls in matchmaking where the enemies are all going for air targets and you and your friends are all carrier-based trying to accomplish today's task, I would choose operations as it mixes up all of the nations. So anyway, I'm Baron. I hope that helps you for today. These are a bit of gameplay and entertainment as well as a bit of what I'm trying to do with this series is basically say, hey, this is what I did. I think it worked well, or I think it didn't work well and it could be refined better. And then it's also basically intended to cause discussion in the comments section whereby you guys can discuss what tactics you used, what planes you used to help other people out, and then we can kind of figure out what the best route to go is for each day. So stay tuned each day, as basically that's what we're kind of going for. And anyway, had pretty fun that last round. The first two before that were kind of stressful. Both died as a result of Focke-Wulf 190s. And on that last one, I could have gotten 15 had I not started derp around and drop bombs on tanks after I realized I had completed my objective. So, worked out well, and I think that means I could have gotten one and done with operations. Anyway, I'm Baron, and as always, thank you for watching. Give in to it. Alright, good. He gave in. He's trying to help us out. We've already got 2 with the Beaufighter. And yes, I know I'm flying the Beaufighters, but don't worry, guys. I haven't taken a shower today, so I'm going to right after this. Because it's not going to be good. That's what happens when you fly Beaufighters. I hate getting killed by Beaufighters. You hate getting killed by Beaufighters. This guy hates getting killed by Beaufighters.